The hero-on-hero action continues in this 2016 slugfest. This time we've got the Justice League versus the Teen Titans. Oh, and demonic possessions. I saw Justice League versus Teen Titans, so you know what that means.
And now, a conversation piece. This is The Rundown.
Welcome back to another exciting episode, guys. I am your host, Giovanni Menendez, here at The Rundown, or that other review show, whatever you want to call it. We don't care. We just talk about movies that we like, and we tell you if they're good or not. A lot of people have gotten it digital over the past few weeks, and it just now came out on Blu-ray, and I'm excited about it because I am a huge Teen Titans fan. I love this team. It's my favorite team in comic books, so I was really anxious to see this, not because of the Justice League part, but because there's not a whole lot of Teen Titans to go around. Yes, you do have that Teen Titans Go stuff that's going on, and you did have the old series, which was canceled or finished or whatever, and the now defunct Young Justice, which I'm still hopeful that we're going to get a season 3 someday, or at least a concluding movie or something, because damn it. Justice League versus Teen Titans. Apparently this year every hero's got to fight another hero. This time, of course, we're introducing the Teen Titans in the new DC animated universe, the new DC animated movie universe, which obviously from past movies we've seen stories like Justice League Origin from the New 52 being adapted. We've seen Flashpoint Paradox, we've seen Batman and Son, which was turned into Son of Batman. We've seen some New 52 stuff like the Court of Owls and Born to Kill. The Tomasi Batman and Robin run got turned into a singular movie called Batman vs. Robin. Now, as per usual, these movies come out 3 per year. 2 of them are in continuity with everything else that's come before, and one of them is sort of like this Elseworlds title that's adapting a classic story, or an original story like Gods and Monsters. But this time, Justice League vs. Teen Titans follows the narrative that's been set up throughout the Justice League movies. These movies are basically tentpoles to attract viewers into watching stories about other characters, and by that I mean, I don't know if a Teen Titans movie would sell nowadays as well as Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman. So what better way to bring these stories to life than obviously by introducing these characters via the Justice League, which has sold pretty well. Previous sales have shown that unfortunately Superman movies don't sell like they used to, and the highest sellers are of course Justice League movies, where you have your Magnificent Seven, and Batman movies. And with these 2 properties, I think you can do some wonderful things, but I would have preferred a singular Teen Titans movie. I know I'm not going to get that. For now, hopefully they become more popular again, and we can get more of that. But for now, we get Justice League versus Teen Titans. Now, what the hell is this movie about? Basically, you're getting the Justice League. Batman is incorporating Robin, Damian Wayne, aka his son, into the Justice League as, part of his training, or at least helping out with their missions. Damian doesn't want to cooperate, so Batman says, you know what, I think you need some better training, and obviously you're saying, well, he's being trained by Batman. But Damian needs to socialize, and he needs that experience, that team building exercise that he may not always get from Batcave, because obviously Batman is always working alone or with him. But Nightwing has this great idea, let's bring him into the Teen Titans as a team building exercise, and right out of the gate you get some really cool interactions between Garfield, aka Beast Boy or Changeling. You're getting Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, Starfire, and Raven. It's not the team I'm accustomed to. Obviously, I grew up on the Mark Wolfman, George Perez lineup, and of course, the animated shows, which included the famous 5 Titans. And I was missing a speedster, so it was really a weird lineup of Titans. We do know that obviously Nightwing and Starfire have shared some great moments together, but they don't want to let these kids on as to their previous history. But yeah, that's the core element of this story. But now, if we're introducing Raven, you might have seen, judging by the cover, that we're getting Trigon. Terror of Trigon is one of the Teen Titans classic stories from the late 70s, early 80s on the Marv Wolfman and George Barris' run. Trigon is an interdimensional demon of sorts, and apparently they tried to blend in like Satanism with Trigon. It was a little bit weird. I've always seen him like a demonic creature, but rather alien-like, because correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but like the regular demonology or something still applies to the DC world. So I don't know. The voice cast is excellent, and major props to Carrie Walgren as Starfire. She was the highlight of the movie for me. I really liked her performance as Starfire. Obviously, I was missing Cyborg in this. Cyborg is in the Justice League, but I really wanted him to join the team. Obviously, we do get some interactions. If you've seen the trailers, I won't spoil it, but if you've seen the trailers, you do know he interacts with them. So that was a real highlight of the movie for me. Obviously, with Trigon, you need to set everything aside and realize that this is a Raven-centric story. She is the main focus of the story, and I thought they handled it pretty well. It was, on occasions, a little bit underwhelming, and by that I mean, yet again, more DC animated movies means limited running time. This is 80-something minutes long, I think. There are very few scenes you can use to stretch out these characters to make you feel for them. At no point did I feel any sort of like peril or danger, because I knew everything was going to happen a certain way, because I already know the story, or the basis of said story with Terror of Trigon. But I think if this was just a straight up Teen Titans movie, you would have dedicated more scenes to those characters, and they would have been fleshed out a little bit better. Raven deserves that, because she's one of the more interesting parts of the Teen Titans. She comes from a background where her father is this interdimensional demon, her mother a mortal from Azarath, and obviously she hates her father. Her father wants her to use her as a vessel to go into this plane, I guess, and conquer planets and universes and whatever. So it's a dynamic where you have a character that's lonely, and I guess she's putting on this facade and this now famous gothic look that goes in with her powers and stuff, and plus the symbolism of the Raven. So I thought that was pretty interesting, but unfortunately, due to the movie's limited running time, it gets cut a little bit too short for my taste. Garfield was pretty funny, Beast Boy, and I loved his interactions with Blue Beetle. Thank God we had Young Justice, because Blue Beetle, otherwise he would have not been there. Blue Beetle is such a great character, and obviously he is the third iteration of the Blue Beetle persona, but I really like the Jaime Reyes version, and I am shocked that DC has not exploited such a cool character. Basically, Blue Beetle, the Jaime Reyes version, is if you took Iron Man, Venom, and Spider-Man and stuck them in the DC world, and that is sort of what you get with Jaime, but he's a really cool character. Now, some of the threads from the previous Justice League movies are in this. Superman and Wonder Woman are still a couple. I don't really like it. Same as the New 52 comics. I never really got into the whole Supes and Wonder Woman relationship. I just thought it was weird. I get why they would be together. It makes sense on paper, but it just doesn't feel right. Same with the comics. Same with the animated stuff. It just feels awkward. I don't know. One of the major down points here, you just did the awesome Throne of Atlantis movie, which I am a huge Aquaman nerd, and he's nowhere to be seen. What was the point of introducing Aquaman and making him or at least in this animated movie universe, making him a Justice League member And they explained it. They said Shazam and Green Lantern aren't in this. They're doing something else. And that's understandable, but there's like zero mention of Aquaman. It's like Throne of Atlantis never happened. And that's a real shame. The animation is fantastic. Phil Bourassa is the lead animated character designer. He is the lead character designer in pretty much all the DC animated universe movies. Some people like his art, some people hate the art style. I absolutely love it. If you like Young Justice, you're getting that same style and flair from Phil, because he has such a great look, great mix of Western animation with anime, with a really mature and awesome, badass look. It's just really unique. I really love it, and I think it's one of the greater styles for the DCU in general, in my opinion. Justice League vs. Teen Titans, another excellent movie in the pantheon of DC animated movies. I just wish it were longer so you would get more screen time with the Titans, because their theme, their whole running thing, their shtick is about belonging to a group of misfits that, you know, they form this friendship, this bond, and it's all about family. And I wish, like, yeah, we did get that awesome carnival festival scene, which was really cool. By the way, great usage of modern music. I was not expecting to hear like modern alternate rock songs or J-pop, whatever. That was really cool. And at that point, I went like, I could really see this working in a live-action Teen Titans movie. Let's get that going, DC. Seriously. You have the prime opportunity to go into the whole young adult demographic. Marvel's not doing it. Fox isn't doing it as well. Or, well, maybe because they've got the whole New Mutants thing going on that they're developing. But nobody's tapped into that yet. And I think that's what's awesome about the Teen Titans. Obviously, their family aspect. They're teens. They're trying to deal with this amazing world. They've got superpowers, but there's drama. There's emotional baggage with them. And I think the movie should have exploited that a little bit more, a little bit better than it did. Just saying, missed opportunities are what make the film not as great as I would have liked. The action is solid. There is some really cool humor. Raven was phenomenal. Her arc was amazing, as always. They're adapting a classic storyline, so you see her character progress throughout the whole thing. Damian was really funny in his interactions with the Teen Titans, and that was a huge plus. The animation, as I said, is great. And this probably features one of the best Stinger scenes. Stay after the credits, folks, because it features one of the cooler moments. I really, 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 really hope you guys pick up this movie. Please buy it. Rent it, buy it, do whatever you can, because I think if there's money to be made. I think if they make a sequel based on that Stinger scene, that is just going to blow my mind. Seriously, I really want to say what it is, but I can't because it's a surprise. It's a really cool moment. A classic moment in the history of the DC universe. So, yeah. Overall, I would say Justice League vs. Teen Titans is amazing. You should definitely rent it or buy it in my case. I buy all the DC animated stuff, except Superman Doomsday. That was a crappy movie. Never buy that. Never see that. Don't. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching another review / discussion or whatever. I tried to keep things spoiler free. Tell me what you did like, what you didn't like. How does this rank amidst all the DC animated universe movies? Let me know. Like and subscribe to the video down below. And as always, you can follow me on your favorite social media platform, from Periscope to Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat. Just type A Week in Geekdom and I'm there for you guys. Alright, I gotta go. I'll catch you on the next review.
Thank you for tuning in to another installment. You can keep the conversation going through your favorite social media platform. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, like our fan page on Facebook, and favorite our pics on Instagram. You can also write to us for feedback, suggestions, and such via aweekingeekdom@gmail.com. Until next time,